Last time, I talked about why Century City might not be for everyone. The high prices, the business district feel, and how it quietly powers down on weekends. But here's the thing, for the right person, that's exactly what makes it great. It's like picking a vacation. Some people want the 24/7 energy of Vegas, while others prefer a peaceful resort where they can relax in luxury. And if you're looking for top-tier amenities, convenience, and a more laid-back, polished lifestyle, Century City delivers. Hey everyone, I'm Todd Kingsley, your go-to luxury realtor in Los Angeles. I help people buy, sell, and relocate all over LA. And today, I'm giving you the inside scoop on why Century City is one of LA's real estate gems. And stick around until the end because I've got a crazy Hollywood history fact about Century City that most people have no idea about. Let's get into it. Starting off with number 5, its convenient location. Everything is at your fingertips. Picture this, it's a hot LA summer day. You're working from home and you suddenly realize you're thirsty, but your water bottle is in the kitchen. Now, you have to get up, walk over, grab a glass, pour the water, and walk back. Honestly, some of us would rather just stay thirsty. Now, imagine you have a water bottle right next to you. Boom, problem solved. You're hydrated and you barely had to move. That's Century City's location in a nutshell. You're close to everything, work, shopping, dining, without having to go out of your way. In fact, according to the National Association of Realtors, 59% of homebuyers say that the neighborhood quality is more important than the size or features of a home. And that's exactly why Century City is such a prime spot. It's right in the middle of LA's West Side, nestled between Beverly Hills, Westwood, and not too far from Santa Monica. Whether you're commuting for work or just heading out for dinner, you're strategically placed to reach LA's key hotspots. Now, let's be real. Getting to the 405 or the 10 can take a minute. But the good news is, you might not need them as often. Century City is designed for walkability and convenience, with shopping, dining, and business hubs all within easy reach. And when you do need to drive, you're still in a central location that makes navigating LA easier than if you were tucked deep in the hills or the valley. But here's what makes Century City different. It's not just a business hub, it's a lifestyle. You've got major law firms, entertainment companies, and corporate offices right next to high-end shopping and world-class restaurants. If you're thinking about moving to Century City and want to know which buildings or areas match your lifestyle best, reach out. I help people find the perfect home that fits exactly what they're looking for. But Century City isn't just about being in the right location. It's about how you live once you're here. And if luxury living is what you're after, this place delivers. Coming in at number 4, luxury living. It's like a 5-star hotel, but you actually live there. Remember in the last video when I said Century City is expensive? Well, yeah, it is. But the real question is, what are you getting for that price? Because if you're going to spend top dollar, it better come with some serious perks. One of my clients once joked that for these prices, his condo should come with a space shuttle. No space shuttle here, but what you do get is a level of luxury that's hard to match. Century City is home to some of the most high-end condos in LA. Places like the Century, the Enclave, and 10,000. We're talking about breathtaking city views, resort-style amenities, and white glove service. It's like living in a 5-star hotel, except no one's going to slip a bill under your door at checkout. And it's not just about the buildings themselves. The entire neighborhood is designed for convenience and exclusivity. You're just steps from world-class shopping, Michelin-starred restaurants, and high-end fitness studios. Need to grab a quick espresso? There's an Eataly cafe for that. Want a personal trainer who's trained celebrities? You'll find one here. Century City gives you that everything you need at your fingertips experience without the chaos of places like downtown LA or Hollywood. And while the weekends and evenings here are quieter, that's actually a selling point for some people. If you're coming home from a busy day at work, you're not dealing with the rowdy nightlife or bumper-to-bumper party traffic. Instead, you get a peaceful, upscale environment without sacrificing access to the best that LA has to offer. If luxury, convenience, and privacy are at the top of your list, Century City is hard to beat. And since we're talking about high-end perks, let's move on to something that Century City does exceptionally well: entertainment and shopping. I know what you're thinking. Didn't I just say Century City is on the quieter side? Yes, but that doesn't mean there's nothing to do here. It just means you're trading loud bar crawls for high-end shopping, rooftop dining, and A-list entertainment. A few months ago, I helped my client Mike move to Century City. At first, he was skeptical. So, what do people do here, he asked. Fast forward a few weeks, and suddenly he's texting me about how much he loves living near Westfield Century City Mall. And listen, I know shopping malls aren't usually a selling point, but this isn't your average mall. This is the mall. It's got everything from designer boutiques, hello Louis Vuitton and Tiffany & Company, to rooftop dining spots with insane city views. Mike quickly discovered Italy, where you can grab a quick espresso or spend way too much money on imported Italian olive oil. We've all been there. And if you're a movie buff, you're right next to the Fox Studios lot, where some of Hollywood's biggest productions are filmed. Want to catch the latest blockbuster? The AMC Century City 15 has luxury reclining seats and one of the best IMAX experiences in LA. So sure, Century City isn't packed with nightclubs or dive bars. But if you prefer a polished, upscale entertainment scene, this place delivers. But Century City isn't just a place to shop and dine. It's where some of LA's biggest power players both work and live. It's one of the few places in LA where your office and your luxury home might only be minutes apart. Let's talk about that balance. What's your take on Century City vibe? Do you love the idea of high-end shopping and dining? Or do you prefer a neighborhood with a little more action? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Moving on to number 2, business hub meets residential charm. You work hard, live easy. Remember when I said Century City is quiet on weekends? Well, that's because during the week, this place is buzzing with power players from law, finance, and entertainment. It's where billion-dollar deals are signed over oat milk lattes and where Hollywood executives take meetings before heading home to their high-rise condos. Century City was literally designed as a business hub. You've got some of the biggest law firms, talent agencies, and corporate offices in LA right here. But here's what makes it different. People actually live here too. Think about it. What's better than having your office 5 minutes from your home? No sitting in traffic for an hour, no stressing over valet at a lunch meeting. Just a quick walk, an elevator ride, and boom, you're back in your luxury condo, sipping wine on your balcony before sunset. And while the high-rise energy is real, Century City isn't just glass towers and office buildings. It has a residential side that's perfect for people who want to be near the action without living in the chaos of downtown or Hollywood. At the end of the day, Century City gives you the best of both worlds. You're surrounded by professionals, but you still get that exclusive, quiet, and polished atmosphere when you come home. And speaking of polished, let's talk about one of Century City's biggest hidden gems, its food scene. Because while it may not be LA's most historic neighborhood, it definitely knows how to serve up world-class dining. Coming in at number 1, cultural and culinary hotspots. Century City may be known for its businesses and high-rises. But when it comes to food and culture, it holds its own. It's not like West Hollywood with its ever-changing trendy restaurants, and it's not downtown with its historic landmarks. But what it does have is quality over quantity. If you're into fine dining, Century City delivers. Hinoki and the Bird is a go-to for globally inspired flavors in a sleek, intimate setting. Katsuya serves up some of the best sushi in the city. And if you're in the mood for a perfectly cooked steak, Craft LA is one of those legendary spots that never disappoints. And then there's Italy, which is basically Disneyland for food lovers. You can stop by for a quick espresso, grab fresh pasta, or sit down for a full Italian meal. But fair warning, you'll go in for one thing and somehow leave with imported truffle oil, 3 kinds of cheese, and a sudden urge to move to Italy. Now, while Century City isn't packed with museums or historic landmarks, it does have a strong connection to Hollywood. The entire neighborhood was actually built on what used to be 20th Century Fox Studios backlot, which is why it still carries that entertainment industry energy today. So no, this isn't LA's most artsy neighborhood, but if you love high-end dining, polished entertainment, and a touch of Hollywood history, Century City delivers. And speaking of Hollywood history, did you know that this entire neighborhood exists because of a movie studio's financial troubles? Let's get into it. Now on to the bonus tip, the Hollywood connection. Back in the 1960s, 20th Century Fox found itself in major financial trouble after the Cleopatra disaster. You know, the epic Elizabeth Taylor film that went way over budget. To recover from their losses, Fox had to sell off a massive chunk of their studio lot. That land was developed into what we now know as Century City, which is why it still has that sleek, almost movie set feel. Even though it's no longer a working backlot, Century City still holds on to its Hollywood roots. The Century Plaza Hotel has hosted countless movie stars and industry events. And of course, Fox Studios is still right next door, keeping that old school Hollywood energy alive. So while Century City might feel like a high-powered business hub, it's actually built on pure movie magic, just with fewer cameras and more corporate boardrooms. I hope this video gave you a better idea of what it's like to live in Century City. It's a unique mix of luxury, convenience, and Hollywood history. But is it the right fit for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you ever live in Century City, or is there another LA neighborhood that's more your style? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you're thinking about making a move, whether it's to Century City or anywhere else in LA, let's connect. I help people buy and sell in LA every day, and I'd love to help you find the perfect home. Just reach out and we'll make it happen. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss my insider tips on LA real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.